Lumi shines with a spark so bright, chasing dreams through the endless night. With a heart full of wonder and a mind so free, she's here to share her world, come and see. It's Lumi's time, the story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channel's here, let the magic flow. From the stars to the sea, there's so much to find. A journey awaits with every step of the mind. Creativity flowing, she's ready to explore. Every moment's a chance to open a door. It's Lumi's time, the story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channel's here, let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear. Story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channel's here, let the magic flow. Let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Of course, it's my turn, and it is a nice thing to see. You can see I got the new hair on. It's better than the other one. It's not as crazy, but it's not exactly. Although it does look closer to the actual hair you see in the video. When you see It's Lumi's time, when it first starts up, you see this hair is about this length. The colors. More the other color of the hair. So Michelle also updated her wish list with an inexpensive set of hearing aids she found for brand new from Amazon, rechargeable with noise canceling for, was it $30? $30. Noise canceling behind the ear hearing aids. How loud do you think they get? I have no idea, but it can't be any worse than what I got now, which is, we'll have hearing aids on right now. I know, but that's what I mean. Can't any worse than nothing. What do you mean you don't have it in you right now? What, you don't have the Sprite in you? Yeah. Okay, so let me just show you the thing. Michelle, I think, has a window open. I do. I think. I don't know. I do now. Okay. So these are the hearing aids that she was looking at, and it's on her wish list. because it's not insanely expensive. Oh, here you are, right here. Oh wait, wrong one. Okay, and I'll get this on the screen here for you, so you can see them. They look similar to her prescription ones, but they don't have obviously an ear mold. I do like the ear mold. I do too. Um, so Amazon. Okay, so these are the hearing aids right here, and they are rechargeable to come in a matching case. They're $29, and they are available. And she got the white case one because she realized that'd be better. It has a USB-C charging port on it, and Val, how you doing? Let's be nice to Val, okay? Don't fight with Val. She hasn't done anything wrong on this channel. Just let her be a part of the audience. Okay? I know all about the backstory and everything, but I'm not gonna go there, okay? I've been open about that on my Discord as well, that Val never did anything to us. Keldoge himself didn't do anything to us. Brittany did nothing wrong to us either, couldn't think of it. Val, if you could do me a favor and spread the good word out to your friends that they're welcome to be part of my audience on my channel. Braindead, listen to me. I am not Michelle. I don't do Michelle things Michelle's way. Okay? But I'm telling you right now, I have listened to both sides of the argument. Val hasn't done a single thing on this channel. There's no verification that she endorsed that behavior. Okay, we know about her partner and his actions. That's not the individual here. And I'm not going to keep going on and dragging my ass in and out of bed trying to worry about what's going on other channels. Conversely, the same thing is, like I said before, Michelle's channel as well. Keep other channel drama out of my channel. They don't have room for that in life. Life's short. I don't have time to sit there and worry about allegations on other channels that have never been proven to be true. Notice, we did look. There's no police report. There's no FBI inquiries. There's nothing. And Val is definitely not in those reports. Which there is none. Yeah, well, but that's Michelle's channel. Michelle's trying to keep everybody happy on her channel. And in the process, giving herself a headache. Well, thank you. I accept that. I do accept a good message. Let people know, Val. I really do appreciate letting people know, because right now my channel, I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subs before the 1st of February 2027. And I got to get 4,000 watch hours. And if you can grab the playlist One With Everything and watch that, and check out the videos on that. It goes through every video I've ever done on YouTube. Every single one of them. Because I want to see this channel grow too. Because I'll be honest, I'm getting tired of being, in Michelle's shower all the time. Michelle has always got the main channel. She's always been the main channel. She already takes care of all the wallet. She takes care of the purse. She takes care of everything. And all I want is one place where I can talk and share my thoughts on subjects. That'd be wonderful because I'm trying to get this channel set up so I can eventually get monetized. But unfortunately, because of the fact that Michelle's got the ID card, I have to basically work with her on getting on her AdSense, which is legal and fine for YouTube, but it's a real pain in the ass for me. That's because you're going to need to talk to a lawyer and try to get things done to the courts if you want to do it totally independent. I know. And you don't even have a pot to piss in. Michelle is not the one that runs this channel. I do. And I don't want to. I don't see this individual here as the person doing the crime. Okay? I really don't. There is one person that is kind of sketchy that I did not mention by name. Nance, come on. Nobody wants to argue about this. I don't. Michelle don't. None of these people do. I only do one show a week. That's it. That's all I do. I do not do a show 6 days a week in the morning like Michelle does. This is pretty much when Michelle gets her break. Yeah. How am I going to try to grow? Well, let's look at you. I can't answer that question. Because I don't have the answer. Okay. By the way, you can see my hair now. This is the new hair. Just to show you the look. Michelle and I got different viewpoints of how we're trying to grow the channel. Speaking of normalizing slick and sick behavior, what about the stuff that Noodles is doing? Are you telling me what Noodles is doing to his own mental well-being is any better? I mean, think about it for a minute. Michelle threw him out. Because of the same thing. Because of his craziness. She said, I can't deal with it. Why do I always go to Noodles? I don't even watch his shows. Gidgy, I'm concerned about his well-being because I think he's basically digging himself into a big hole in the ground and he doesn't even realize what he's doing himself mentally. He's going to start to believe that shit. That's what's going to happen. He's going to self-talk himself into believing that he's right and being dreary and dreadful and miserable. In other words, he's going to do the equivalent of mentally ending his existence and turning himself into something that many years of psychotherapy are going to be needed to untangle. There's also no correlation between the fact that these people we're talking about ever themselves did anything wrong. Do you understand the difference here? That's all I'm going to say. The minute Val goes out there and starts playing around with dildos and vibrators and things like that and whips and chains and, dressed up as a kid, then I'll start to worry. She doesn't do that. She's a drama channel. That's what she is. She likes to do drama shows. Val's channel is the only one that I can even post my links on. Through Michelle, because all the others kicked Michelle out of their server. Yeah, that was some time ago during, I don't know what you want to call that. The strange times, I guess. The strange times. It is good for massaging my sore neck. Oh, yeah. Anyway, a channel like mine that does videos and some live streaming can easily get the watch hours it needs. Yes, we all do. Well, the problem is the Noodles that we knew is dead and buried because of his own decision, not because anything we've done. Why would you unsubscribe later? You're not even subscribed to my Discord, Frank. Well, he used to be, but he's not anymore. Comes on my show's Discord, and he starts talking like a dour Presbyterian undertaker. He's not the same man. He's doing an act, I think. Michelle, if you keep doing that act, you start to fucking believe it. That's what the problem is. That's the damage that starts. You start to believe your own BS. Frank, do you know anything that's going on with YouTube right now? YouTube has basically become a giant clusterfuck. I don't know if you know what is going on. Not only is YouTube being sued into an inch of its own life, but YouTube is sabotaging it for every content creator that is not a big name channel but a production crew. You guys have forgotten that. Legacy channels like mine and Michelle's will continue to exist demonetized, especially because once you have to hit 8,000 viewing hours and 1,000 subs, you are not going to be able to grow very fast. And don't depend on your shorts either. 20 million shorts views on the shorts, actual engaged views. You need 20 million of those views for 90 days with 1,000 subs if you're going to go for the shorts monetization, which does not include the main YouTube content monetization. That's a completely separate module. You can have one or you can have both, or you can have neither one. Kitchi, you're bigger than me. You're mid range. You're not small. Yes, I understand that. We are trying to do we're trying to do the effort. Michelle does the effort. She's been trying to put in more videos. I'm trying to get more videos in as well. I'm also trying to do something similar to what Michelle's trying to do. I want my channel to be open to everybody. That alone is very difficult to do because there are people that don't like other people. And I'm sitting there trying to figure out, why can't we just be friends for 2 fucking hours a week? 2 hours. Just be friendly. Pass the coffee, cream and sugar, guys. I'm really serious. We could do more than just try to start little wars on the internet. The real world is bad enough. We don't have to do it on everything else. Yes, I know. You need 20 million. 20 million shorts in 90 days. And views. Actual views. Engaged views. To get into the YPP as of February 1st, 2027. If your shorts views go below 1 million or 10 million views in a single year, you will be removed from the YPP program. It states so in the new terms of service that go in effect for shorts on the 1st of February 2027. Now, you tell me, David S., I know you work hard, and I know you put a lot of effort into what you do, but are you ever going to be able to maintain 20 million engaged views to get into the YPP program and 10 million views was a year to maintain your engaged YPP short status? That is, for so many, that is very difficult to do. Michelle doesn't do shorts because she realizes there's no money in it. Maybe you can get 20 million views on 20 musical shorts. Michelle can't. For some reason, you use AI just like she does. She can't even get anyone to play her goddamn music. And she's been working on those songs and slaving over a hot computer, trying to get the music to be better, sound better, look better, and to have a better story behind the songs. And yet, she can't seem to get the music to even be recognized. No, it's not about the money for Migaji. It's not the point. We started arguing about the situation with people that you say are unsavory, which is where we kind of started from. As a content creator, I can't be picky. I have no choice. If I got to keep subs up, if I want to hit 1,000 subs, I have to be open to everybody. And that means I also have to be willing to just accept, to some extent, what the people are or who they are, good and bad. And maybe the good can rub off on the bad, and maybe the good can encourage the other people to reform and repent and improve their lives. That's something that Jesus did. Remember, Jesus slept with or hung out with tax collectors, and he hung out with murderers and thieves and criminals, and yet he spread the gospel to them regardless. Regardless. He was out there in the street talking to people about the message that his Father entrusted him to do. That's what the Christ means. It means the messenger. How you doing, Mocho? No, it's not Crazy Day. It's just that just expressing my viewpoint. By the way, this is my new wig. This is the one that was given to us as gift. So let me show the back of it. And yes, there's a wig cap underneath too, so you don't see the white hair sticking out. I'm not comparing myself to Jesus Christ in a sense. I am not a Messiah. I'm just trying to do my best to be a good person. Now, speaking of that, let's do some tarot readings today. Let's get some in. Unlike Michelle, I don't got memberships. So let's get some in today. Because I want to get some in. Let's start with someday soon. I'm gonna have to get a new deck because this one's getting kind of old. Mother, Father God, angel, spirit guides. What? How likely is it that all the craziness in my life, Michelle's life, regarding YouTube will be sorted out in, say, 6 months? No wild cards, no reversals. Keep it simple, please. Okay. 6 months time, 5-card spread. No reversals, okay? We got the 8 of Wands. We have the 9 of Cups. We have the World card. We have the 9 of Pentacles. And the last one is the Queen of Cups. A lot of cups and energy here. I already know that the 8 of Wands refers to what does it refer to again? 8 of Wands. Crossroads, progress, success, goals. So there might be some positive there's a crossroads, but there's But then you got the Nine of Cups. It's right next to it. Concord, contentment, fulfillment, wishes. So far, it sounds like things look like they might work out. After all, we're talking about 9 months, 6 to 9 months, okay? The World card fulfillment, prosperity, gratitude, contentment, wholeness. Nine of Pentacles. Jesus. Self-sufficiency, financial independence. That's a pretty big thing. Something tells me there's got to be an if-then, because I got a feeling that there's going to be a challenge somewhere. But the Queen of Cups is the last one. A dreamy woman holding on to the cup of her imagination relies on intuition and feelings. Okay. I got a feeling there's an if-then card somewhere in here. So far, it sounds like everything is going to be fine, but why do I keep thinking that that's only one possibility? So Mother God, Father God, Angel, Spirit Guides. What is the condition that this hinges on? Because, I mean, it's rosy, but I wonder if there's something that this hinges on. Temperance. So it hinges on temperance. So this is a card, what? 16? 16. 14. Moderation, management, accommodation. So it depends on how it's moderated and managed, because clearly, if something doesn't get managed right, and it's all over, folks, 9 months is not a hell of a long time, because if that happens, you get Sneaky Pete. And Sneaky Pete is basically going to take everything away. So, that's a tough sell. I don't know how we're going to get that to change with that tough sell. You also forgot to pull one card out of the deck. Yeah, well, apathy card. Okay, yeah, Sneaky Pete and the apathy card. I guess that could be a thing. So the point is, we have to carefully manage things and keep things organized. And if we do, we'll do fine. If we don't, then Sneaky Pete gets what he wants. Apathy sets in, and then it collapses. This must be Michelle, because she does the... No, I do too. I got mad as well, especially because... Now, one of the things is we need to get more people to know about the shows. And we have said this, Michelle has asked this question too. Her views are going up. Her engagement time is going up. Mine is too, which is great. I don't do multiple shows like Michelle does because it usually is. I help Michelle and hers quietly behind the scenes, and she takes care of most of the things. But I actually do one show when I'm mainly. This is my time. This is my channel. This is my time. I do a show. How you doing, Nads? Nads, she's the only one that came. So your femur had to be reinforced with a band around it or something like that. Now, so Michelle and I were just browsing, and earlier we found a hearing aid that it was noise canceling, rechargeable. It's not Bluetooth or anything, but I think it would be fine for most things for $29. I just had to buy some more. I bought some of the storage containers. Yeah, and more of the ear glue. Yeah, so because we're almost out of ear glue, and so we're gonna be able to. Anyway, Mojo, I'm not mad at you or anything. I'm just trying to figure out what the best answer to all the questions are. Obviously, we got to watch the management card, the temperance card. I hope that you do heal up, Dads. I do. I want to. Michelle and I do want to visit you. So she said that last night in the Discord panel. She wants to come visit you. I mean, if you're so mad about her, I'll just make her. I'll just remove her mod. But she never did anything to us, so that's one of the reasons why I feel, a bit concerned. Okay. Italian food, that's cool. What nationality is Barbara? I never asked who Barbara was. Never mind the jokes aside. Is she your girlfriend? Long-term girlfriend? Living companion? Both? I was reading the cards for me and Michelle to see how our channels are going to do in about 6 to 9 months. So far, it's pretty promising, but here's the thing. I mean, the temperance card is the if-then conditional. If you don't find balance and manage things right, you're gonna get the sneaky Pete. And apathy is gonna set in. By the way, okay. Michelle is Norwegian, Italian, German, a little bit of British. My nationality is primarily Finnish, but with Swedish. I was born in Sweden, so technically I'm Swedish, but I grew up in Finland in my last life. Well, before the last life, when I grew up and was working in a speakeasy back in the 20s. That's again I learned to be very feisty because I fought hard for my mob boss, which is how I ended up dying because I got full of holes trying to defend him. Back about 1932 in San Francisco. It was just coming to the end of Prohibition, and unfortunately, he owed money to another guy, and he didn't have it. And they would, let's say, make your life very unpleasant if you owe the amount of money that he owed. No, temperance is finding balance and management. In the case of the card here, it's not sorrow. It's making smart decisions. And it's if you don't make the smart decisions, then you're going to be facing the sorrow. And the Seven of Swords, which is Sneaky Pete, is going to take everything away from you, and then you're going to end up with the Four of Cups, which actually is a form of apathy. We don't want that. We're trying to do better. Well, no, not really. Not necessarily sobriety in the form of alcohol here. It means that, you've got to find a way to manage and keep things, in thought. That's what temperance means, finding balance. If you think about it, it makes sense. Well, we don't even know what's going to happen with YouTube itself, which is a whole nother kettle of fish because YouTube is changing the rules so many times over that even the top creators are starting to get a little concerned. But they know that they're safer, but the little guys in the bottom are going to be the ones that are going to be struggling to make it. And that's a sad thing. I had a 3-egg omelet with Spanish rice for brunch earlier while we were fighting a major Navy battle we lost. Then we'll burn all the bases when they go to sleep later. Okay. Well, look at it from a temperance angle in that way, too. For example, all the stuff that YouTube is doing, all the YouTube addiction, all the channels that have basically seen the new rules come into effect, they're going to be going through a sobriety too when they realize that YouTube doesn't care about you and it's going to throw you out with the garbage. It's becoming harder and harder to compete on YouTube for anybody. as I said, the big guys don't have to worry as much. They got enough content. They got the staff, the producers. People like Gidgy in the middle of YouTube, they're okay too. They've got the views, they got the clicks. But the niche channels like me and Michelle, well, unfortunately, we are facing an uphill battle. Right. Right. Making level headed decisions in this case. Tempering the needs versus the wants. The controlling your impulsive nature, your zeal, your fortitude. It's going to be very difficult for small channels. I still think people can do it. I still think people can succeed. But why now, YouTube? Why change the rules now? You know as well as I do, YouTube, what's going to happen, right? All of a sudden, all the AI bot farms are going to ramp up their production even faster and harder. You are going to get inundated with AI shorts even more than now. Some of the shorts are not going to have any content value at all. Nothing that's marketable. And you're going to get there and say, the people that I'm really supposed to be reaching out to, we're not reaching out to. No, because you have basically taken away the welcome mat and basically told them, we don't want you anymore. The ones that are the weekend workers on YouTube, the ones that do this for as a hobbyist kind of thing, that do like to have a little bit of extra resources because times are tough, those are the ones that are going to be scrambling to make money. What you'll do is you'll still run ads against your channel, but you got to keep 100% of the revenue for yourself when they fail. In other words, thanks for the work, but guess what? I'm not paying you anyway. Kind of like Kick does and Twitch does. Actually, Twitch more than Kick, but where Twitch goes, I'm not going to pay you any money unless you're an affiliate, and that I'm still going to run ads against your content. We've seen it. We've seen it. The cards make me feel there's a possibility, very strong one, that we could achieve our goal. So yes, it is achievable. But it means that we have to make careful decisions. Ones that are beneficial for everybody. And that's not easy when you're, when you also realize that you have a partner that's doing her channel 6 days a week. And then she does, she's making the majority of money, and you sit there and you're envious. And I actually will be honest, I am envious. Michelle already knows I'm envious. She knows that I would like to be able to show that I can make it too. But unlike Michelle, I can't sit there 6 days a week. It's very difficult to do that. I do. See? They're still here. They just have the headphones on, so you don't see them. Just like Michelle, they're squashed behind the headphones. Which, we don't really need them right now because no one's in the panel. So, what are you supposed to do when you're in that situation? Yeah, they're hidden behind the headphones. So, as far as this hairstyle, this is similar to I just put a little bit of hairspray on so it wouldn't be so fly away. But um I'll leave the headphones on anyway so I can hear the sounds and stuff that any effects I use. But yeah, I know because they kind of blend in. But if you switch to the back scene, you can see them. So the thing is that I think they have become part of us. They are a part of who our image is, our persona is. Even IRL, because I wear the ears, Michelle wears the ears every day. So they're not like just for the show. They're also used when we're not on the show as well. The hair's new. I wonder if I should bring this hair down a bit. You gotta bring it down a little bit. I see it. Yeah, you get it. Okay. You have a highbrow head. Look at him. Shut up. Okay. That's case the way you put the headphones on. Okay. I think it was better when I left them on. Just all right. So it's too bad I had this hair perfectly situated for my. You know what you could do? No, we did it earlier. Yeah, we did it earlier. You should have done the same thing. Just pull the ears hair back. I didn't slap it on like that. Oh, okay. Now that's better. Yes, Frank. You're right. It is. That's something we have. That's how you can tell the difference of who's behind the steering wheel. Lack of a better word. It's like unlike American European Truck Simulator when you can't tell. Sometimes I'm driving, Michelle drives, and we take turns. You gotta get the truck set up for the winter time. We do. Um, this is a different kind of wig than the other one in a sense. It's a little lighter, but it's still. We did put some hairspray on earlier, but unfortunately, now we not the. It's the headphones that do it. It's the headphones just. We'll master it. Yeah, we'll master it. It's just gonna take a while to get everything perfect. At least I'm not. It's not as hot today. It's not as humid. No, it's not. Um. Yeah, please put some more likes in the like jars, guys. That would help a lot. And also, please share out the shows too, because we need to get more watchman time. And also watch the playlist. Make me one with everything. Oh, let me get that watch list out here for you guys. Make me one with everything. Content, playlist. share it. And Mojo, I'll send this to you also individually on Michelle's account because I don't have your email. Michelle does. It'd be nice if we didn't crop it off like that. Maybe I'm working on these playlists now for a couple of. I actually it's from all my videos from a couple years now, and oh, I got it. Now, as far as that hearing aid I found, I think, Michelle, I think that hearing aid. Oh, they do make Elf-eared headphones. These aren't Elf-ear headphones. These are regular Elf-ears, and then there's headphones go over them. See, they're not headphones. These are actually part of our image. So we wear them with headphones. These don't have Elf-ears on them. And by the way, the hearing aid that Michelle found, that's for $29, is behind the ear, rechargeable. I don't know how good they are, but it's got noise cancellation, which is great for Michelle. Maybe that might be useful for places where she needs to go and talk to people. Be nice if it was switchable. Well, for $29, don't bitch. You might get it as a part of your gift in your wish list, but yeah, they do make Elf-ear headphones. They do. Yeah, they actually do make them. They also make Elf-ears that are made out of paper. Paper Elf-ears. And what does Google say about it? Chris, you didn't even post the link. You just said, here's the Google's answer. And you didn't even say what it means. How you doing, Krista? Link is in big post. Oh, too big to post. Well, just give us quick 411. What does it mean? Is it trying to satisfy the Chinese and Japanese crowd? Okay. That'd be fine, Chris. That'd be helpful. I mean, I've seen it come up with the word hi. I've seen it come up with, huh? I've seen it come up with a couple short words. There's me. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. I don't think that's entirely true because not everybody is going to have a million people on camera. I mean, I do have people on the camera. Not yet. You haven't interviewed anybody in a while. Yeah, I know. But it's because I know. I haven't either in person because of my hearing. That's why Lumi was mentioning the hearing aid that we found. Um, it might help with that. Right, and when you put down there me, what does it say when I actually click wave over the? Let's see, it says, "Hi Joe." But when you type it up, it says hear me. Are you trying to teach us Japanese? Seems like it. I mean, are you trying to teach us Japanese, Google? All right, I'll look at it a little bit later on, Grace, when Michelle. It's probably to start to teach us how to do Mandarin. All right, let me see if I can read it real quick what it says here. I'll just give you a quick couple paragraphs of it. So let me get to that screen in general. Okay. Okay, it says here. Thinking a little longer. Why does he even have to think? Oh, so you use Gemini, huh? Okay. Well, it seems that it doesn't want to answer my question now. Honey, even if you clicked on the link, it's just simply sitting there scratching its ass. It's not even telling me nothing. It's just saying, "Might take a little longer. Be patient." Let me try reloading the page. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, we have a phone that does that too. The one that we're using in the kitchen. And when you unplug it from the power adapter, the battery dies on it, and then it just fails. It's still waiting to load the damn link, Grizz. It's not giving me any letter or nothing. It's just sitting there. Could you take a picture of it and post it there? Because we're not getting anything out of this link. Because I keep clicking on it, and it says, says searching, thinking a little longer. Thinking a little longer for what? Yeah, Chris, can you take a picture of what is being said? And then send us the pictures because it's not doing any good at all. It's not showing us anything. It seems Gemini is broken. Okay, Chris. Maybe you could just print the article to a PDF file and then send the PDF up, and then they could read it. I don't know what it does either. That program, that command, but Mojo, I don't know about your tablet either. But it sounds like there's a firmware problem that's, like you said, was under warranty, so you're able to, return it to the store, and they pointed out it was faulty. Oh, he just posted something here. It says the image shows a low resolution user interface with text channels. Say what? And the number 67. The symbol on the right with Chinese Latin character styling is commonly used in software web browsers to indicate transformative. Notification counts, an error code, or a factorial notation. Great. So basically, it doesn't totally explain anything. It just saying it depends on the application. Yeah. Just because you stream live a lot, Michelle, doesn't make you a star. Oh, really? You want to know what? How about the fact that Michelle has a community that is pretty expansive, and she does tend to have a lot of people that do enjoy her content with high engagement time of up to 19 to 20 minutes per person on her morning shows. I think that counts for something. And the fact that people are, there's 20 loyal people on average that come to her show every day, and she reaches out to them every day, and she's part of their lives, and they're part of her life. So I think that says something. Maybe not a star like Britney Spears or, Beyonce kind of star, but a star in the sense that she has a community that follow her content, which I do too. And no, YouTube cleared all the fake subscribers out that somebody bought Michelle, and they're gone now. So, Frank, the truth of the matter is that you haven't done a single thing on your channel as far as content. When Michelle was on your YouTube, your Discord, you immediately gagged her, refused to let her talk to anybody. Nobody would go to her Discord, go to your Discord, because there was nothing to see. And that's probably still true. That's honest and grizz for you. The fact of the matter is, Frank, is that you supposedly say you want to see yourself as a star, have done very little content. You're behind the scenes telling people what they're supposed to do when you yourself don't do anything. So you tell me that makes any sense. Now, Krista does a very busy show for what she can do in the morning. And it's short, it's simple, it doesn't have a lot of, content, but she does put a lot of work into that content when she has time. The same is true with a lot of other people. YouTube originally was not meant to be a commercial platform. It's just that back in the early years, YouTube wasn't making any money. And so when Google bought them, the first thing they did was they wanted to have a social media site that could share videos. And there's nothing wrong with that. I wish I had to take my headphones off. Now my ears are like, oh. Yeah, that's better. Just tuck them up. All right, so tell me, Frank, so is yours, even more deader than mine. Well, why don't you go ahead and put it up for sale, because maybe they might be able to make it better and turn it into apartments. Nobody even comes into the Honest and Frank Grill. Nobody comes in to talk to you. Nobody. Me and Michelle didn't forget that, Frank. All the empty storefronts. All the empty storefronts. No one there. All boarded up. All the security bars are down. Not a single storefront was open to anybody to go into. All right, now I'm getting into a little bit of beef with Honest and Frank because she thinks that Michelle's Discord is dead and quiet when his Discord looks like a mall that should have been closed down years ago and turned into apartments because there's nothing in there. All the stores are boarded up, shuttered. There's nobody in the mall. Nobody goes into the Honest and Frank cafe. Nobody talks to anybody there. He doesn't let the content creators talk to anybody. We can't do anything. So, and he says Michelle's Discord's dead. Michelle's Discord doesn't do the same thing. She does allow people to talk to each other. She doesn't sit there and try to micromanage everything a person says. Well, at least you can say it's a lot better than the other topic that we got stuck talking about this morning. I bet you if Honest and Frank was truly honest and opened this Discord to every single one of you in this Discord or YouTube to watch, you would say the same thing that I've described it as. A mall with only one store left. All the anchor stores are gone except for Honest and Frank's Bar and Grill. That's the only one that's open. And he only lets you talk when he wants you to talk. You can't talk even to your audience. You can't even have them come to your store and talk to you. If they can come to your store, maybe, but they can't talk to you. You can't chat with them, and they can't chat with you. So, meaning, guess what? His mall is empty. And that's why he will never succeed. Because he doesn't want people to talk to each other. Michelle doesn't do that in her Discord. Everybody can talk to everybody. Anybody in the waiting room? No. I see a message though. So, is it a better show today? That depends on what you consider a better show. We don't, because like I said earlier, he gives a lousy example. A lousy example. You want to be a mod? You might as well. Yeah, okay. Now you're a mod. All right, so I think it was because originally we weren't sure who was who. You're welcome, I guess. So anyway, so how does his wig feel compared to the other wig? Well, um, it feels okay, but it's still. I mean, it's a lot lighter than the other one is. The other one weighs way too much weight behind it. Um, but what I wanted to say was is that talking about something I was showing earlier. Oh, yeah, click on this time. Sound effects. Oh, I was trying to get something else and I ended up clicking on sound effects. Well, at least you didn't click on something rude and crude. Shut up. Okay. So this is a hearing aid that we found. And it comes with rechargeable, noise canceling. It's on the wish list. And Frank, if you behave yourself, I'll make you a mod over here too. But just do me a favor. Maybe not. That's a good answer. Maybe not. Um, you know, yeah. So this is the hearing aid. So this is what Michelle was I were looking at. Um, maybe maybe somebody could buy it on the wish list. It's actually pretty cute for a little hearing aid. Um, it's also inexpensive too, so it's not like it's gonna be hard to wear or something. So what did honest Frank say this time? Oh, oh, that's not a good way to get your wrench. Oh, that's not a way to get a wrench at all. I actually wonder one thing. Oh Lord, what? Can you time out someone for decades? What? Why would you do that? I don't know. Just to be an asshole? Decades? Uh, well, you can require people have to be subscribed for decades to chat. Yeah, Red in his 65 years, right? No, Joe, it's not abuse. Trust me. It's they're all having fun at Frank's expense right now. When Michelle was on his Discord, that's exactly what he did to us. Yes, he did. He did. Yeah. He claimed not abuse and said scumbag. So we're gonna try to keep trying to work on this channel and make it better. But my goal is a lot different than Michelle's. Yes, I know. You know, it would be nice, well, Joe, if we can get you into our Discord so you could join in the chats. You know, we've been hoping you would do that, but you keep saying you don't want to be on Discord. I wish I did not. Stick it under the headphones. Like that. Yeah, headphones don't really work. Yes, I know she doesn't. That's what I'm saying. Yes, kids, we know that. She never explained why. That's what we're wondering. What's the reason? Oh, okay. I get it now. Okay, you don't understand how to use it. That's. Must be some way I can teach you how. So last night, Michelle attempted to sort out her hard drive space last night. Um, and No, she just explained why. She says she doesn't understand how to use it. Which is fine. If you don't know how to use it, you don't know how to use it. That's fine. Not everybody is computer savvy. Look how long it took before Michelle was able to even figure out how to make music videos. And they're not even perfect. Thanks, Gidgy. It's still taking a little time to get used to it. Because with the headphones, it's really hard because I did put some hairspray on it earlier, and that helped. But with the headphones on top of it, it's really kind of hard. It's better without the headphones. Why don't you get earbuds? We have earbuds. You do have earbuds, yeah. It just we don't have the adapter to plug it into the board. Yes. Yeah, actually, it's closer to what you see when you first come on the show. When you listen to the intro, let's just show you real quick here. Let's make sure it gets the right screen here. So here's what it looks like at the beginning, except this was brown. Okay, that's what it looks like. It's kind of similar to that, except it's darker. It's darker. Yeah. Well, thanks, Mojo. But I do want to get some more spirituality texts in for another video, probably this week. We'll try to get some more videos in, spiritual ones, and on my channel. And then, so what are you gonna do on yours? Maybe show the new storage containers I bought. Oh, whoopee! Yes, she bought storage containers. Yes, I bought storage containers so I can put things away in neat little boxes. And they're going to be used in which room? I'm going to be putting the stuff that's in the lock up into the storage containers because the other ones are kind of falling apart. Ah, you think they fit? Well, if they don't fit, I'll make them fit. I think they'll fit. Yeah, the one box that was a cardboard box fell apart, and then everything that was in it started spilling out of it. And so I'm gonna dump everything into one storage bin, and then I'm gonna start putting the stuff in packaging, in little baggies, like the nails and the screws, and then I'm gonna after we got all that stuff sorted out, and anything that we don't need, we could just put into the garbage can and bring outside. Yeah. And then what about the storage bin? Same thing. We have a lot of things in the storage bin that we could probably, but we only got four containers coming. Extra heavy duty. It's 15 quarts. 15 quart containers, yeah. So we're gonna be holding a lot of stuff. And that's good. Best I can. It says, yes, Chris, I know you are. You're trying to make the best of a bad situation. But at least from what you told me, Michelle, you told her that you are more than likely going to be getting into external housing soon. Yeah, she does. Well, you're gonna be a, we're not gonna do a live video of Michelle using the storage containers. It's because she wants to get her videos up, and I don't blame her really that she wants to get her videos up. Um, because videos are what makes money for YouTube. So I'm looking forward to seeing you finding that place. It's time. It's time. It's overdue. It's time for you to have your own place. You know, Grace, I'm not sure why that doesn't work. I really, I'll be honest. When I say this, I don't understand why that is. Like some people are having problems with that. It doesn't make a damn bit of sense because it's like you are, to my knowledge, you're not doing anything unacceptable, and I don't know why YouTube is sitting there and worrying about you posting the comment. Yeah, but at least you don't have to pay for the cable or for the TV license. So that's not bad. That's actually a pretty good deal, actually. So last night, Michelle showed her newer video that she was working on, and we're out of credits right now. But we do plan to get to it. We're going to get to it. We're going to get some more of those videos in. No, it's not cut off. Well, um, it's a start. I agree. Also, Crystal, Michelle sent you a video of a program that you can use to get a car on disability. So if you look at the DMs Michelle sent you, I think it's either a message or otherwise. I think she sent us a message. I sent us a text message. There's a program for you to get a car, um, through a charitable, not for charitable organization, so you can get a car. Oh, still wondering is if there's the hair designer of this wig ever figure that people are gonna wear elf ears? No. I don't think it was in their thought. No, I don't think they did. No. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a start. You know, as long as you and your flatmates can get along with each other and you're happy with each other and there's no, buddy really trying to control, manipulate, or act like a control freak, trying to stuff these hairs underneath there. Yeah, that works. You need to put an elastic on your hair. Oh, I didn't get any elastics. I gotta get some. Yeah. Most, you've been very fortunate. You haven't, to my knowledge, been homeless. I have been. Michelle has been. Krista's been in almost the same level of homeless Michelle was. It kind of counts as kind of a learning experience. But at the time Grants passed, was not even an idea yet. And so people didn't have the United States Constitutional Court saying that it is totally illegal to criminalize homelessness. Let's stop. So that's a thing. That's a reality of what's going on here. It's. Always wonder something here. Yeah, that's right. It unfortunately grants pass even after the constitutional victory of the Supreme Court. Their problems didn't end because they were sued again and again and again by different homeless programs. And one of the other options is, Krista, and some people have done this, is instead of getting an apartment, they would do what you're doing, renting a room. Some are renting hotel rooms, which is fine if you got the money for it, right? Me and Michelle could do the same thing if we wanted to, except we can't afford it. They're more expensive than our apartment is. Yeah. But some apartments cost more than a hotel room. If you can get a hotel room for under $250 a week, because I'm paying $1,000 a month, right? That's $250 a week. With all utilities paid, with a little mini kitchen that you can cook in, that's not a bad deal. Some motels do offer rates like that. In your case, Krista, it is. Yeah, it is. You got a better deal right now. If your normal going rent for a one-bedroom apartment is like $1,700, and you can get a hotel room for $1,200. Some people are going to take the hotel room because they don't have to put down a deposit. They don't have to pay for utilities. And in some areas, it is economically feasible, but not in everybody is going to benefit from that. Yes, alcohol is a depressant. Hi, VW64 Mini Road. How you doing today? Yeah, that's a good deal. That's what I'm saying. And you, from what you told me, the rent's pretty reasonable too for you. Mouse, knock it off. Mouse, don't make me time you out now. So, I mean, but let's be honest, Krista. Even if you did rent a hotel room, let's be honest. Would you really be getting any more amenities than what you're already going to be getting? No. Okay, you're going to have your own bathroom, right? You are going to have your own TV, yes. You will have your own desk, yes. Will you necessarily have a kitchen? Maybe not. A microwave? Possibly. A refrigerator? Don't count on it. Depending on the hotel, yeah, you might have those things. Um, so yeah. Well, you're the one who's doing this, not me. Trust me and Michelle have done some pretty big mistakes in our lives. Trust me. We're not exactly immune. Because Kristen doesn't want to hear it either. I like Mojo. That is so cute. Listen to what it says. I can tell toy cheesy joke, juggle some banana. How about wear it in your head? Wear it in your head. No, she's actually not in pain. In fact, if anything, she's in this point, she's relieved. She's got something. And that counts for something. She's got something. Yes, but Moose, you don't have to make it worse. She's actually made a lot of positive inroads. And if, according to what that woman said, you can get a car, Krista. Once you get yourself established, once you get yourself room established, a place to go, and you start putting some money aside, and you work with those charitable organizations, you might be able to get a car. and I think it's a good step in the right direction. So once you get everything set up, take that advice to the woman that Michelle posted the video of to you, and reach out to the organizations that work with people to help people get cars, since you have a driver's license, and they will work with you to arrange for you to get a car. The Salvation Army might have cars too. Well, congratulations. We hope it all works out. And then once you get your stuff settled in, go ahead, look at the link that Michelle sent you from Nicole there about programs to help you get a car. See, Krista's car got totaled, so she doesn't have a car right now. But there are programs that help people that are able to drive but are low income to acquire a car. Yes, I know you do. And that's why I'm saying that what the program that Nicole's talking about would be great for you. In fact, since it is a wonderful option, let me find that link. Where did you put it, Michelle? I think it's in the news. So why are you clicking on my page? Old habit. Okay, so no, she doesn't drink. It was in the parking lot. Let's find a news article. Okay. It's right here. A little further back up here. Their benefits at risk? No, that's not it. End of cash illness relief? No, seriously. Hunger Games creators. YouTube sued again. Oh, yes, by the way, that looks like indeed the cost of living adjustment will be 3.8%. However, it's not yet official. So, it means that the car was totaled and that basically they gave a cash settlement for it. But because of something that we're not going to go into here, she ended up, well, here it is. This is a different thing, but let's have a low income relief. Let's see if I can get to the page and pull out the article, and then maybe I'll play it for you. So let's go to the videos. And she has free cars really work. So let's get this on the screen so you can see this. Okay, so let's do something useful. That's not useful. Sorry. Okay, let's get this on the screen. So this is from Nicole. I'm gonna play this for everybody. Anybody who's on the low income that needs a car, needs transportation programs, there are one available for you. So here it is. So this is the page right here. So let's take a look at this. It's got advertising.
Shadow.
If you think free car programs are either a myth or some kind of scam, I used to think that too. Then a caseworker I was working with called me about one, and a few months later, my family was actually selected to receive a car. So I know firsthand how real and how life-changing these programs can be. But here's what I didn't understand until I went through it myself. Getting picked isn't really about luck or how long you've been waiting or honestly even how badly you need the vehicle. It's about a handful of things that almost nobody explains, including one mistake that could stop you from receiving it even after you've already been selected. So today I want to talk to you about all of those things so that you can be better prepared than I was. Because if you're in the same position that I was in, desperate for reliable transportation and not sure if any of this is even real, I want to walk you through what actually works, starting with the mistake that probably disqualifies more people than any other. And of course, I'm also going to show you where to find all of these free car programs as well. But first, let's talk about mistake number 1. It is not a list. It's a match. Because here's the thing that people get wrong before they even fill out an application. They usually think they're getting on a list and that their name will just come up in the order that it was submitted, right? Like waiting on a phone line. Except that's not how any of this works at all. Take free charity cars, for example. This is one of the largest car programs in the country. They've given away more than 9,000 vehicles since 1996. And when a car gets donated in a specific area, the organization doesn't dig through every application they've ever received. They actually start with the most recent ones from the people in that area. Now, that's exactly the opposite of how most people expect these assistance programs to work. There is, in reality, no seniority in some of these programs, no first come, first served queue that's going to hold your spot indefinitely, which means that an application you submitted 8 months ago isn't just old. In a very real sense, it may already be gone. In fact, free charity cars actually deletes their applications after just 3 months. So if you aren't reapplying every single quarter, you aren't even being considered anymore. So the mistake here isn't just not applying, it's not applying often enough. Because if you apply once and just assume that that's going to hold your place, it doesn't. Some of them you apply once a year. Sometimes it's once a quarter. I saw one that was once a month. Some of them, it's one and done. It just depends on the specific program that you're applying for, which is why it's so important to always read that fine print. So whenever you apply to any program, you should.
Okay, so what she's saying is that it's a match program, and it's designed to help you get a car for those who need one. Okay? And she's giving a couple of names of a couple programs. I said this to Krista, so let's go ahead and summarize the video just real quick here. This video presented by Low Income Relief provides practical guide on how to successfully apply for a free car program for low-income individuals. The host, drawing from her own personal experience of receiving a vehicle, explains that obtaining a car is not about luck. But about avoiding common mistakes and knowing how these programs operate. It's a match, not a long list. Many programs do not have a permanent waiting list. The applicants may be purged after a few months, so it is vital to reapply frequently. Search locally instead of relying only on large national programs, which are highly competitive. Search for programs specifically to your state, which means for Krista, that'd be Torrington. And she can get a program from the Salvation Army, for example, or from a 501c3 charitable organization. She can get a car that would be great for her for 2 reasons. 1, she'll be able to go see her daughter. 2, she also will be able to reach out to people and be part of the community at large. That's something that she needs to. 3, she'll also be able to move things in and out of her room. 4, she'll be able to find some potential gainful employment at Walmart. or any other program, including um, BJ's Wholesale Club or other stores in Torrington. Right. Well, I already said the same information. So that's why this program was being reminded people this applies to everybody. So if you are in need of a program, it's a match program. So if you put in an application in 3 months ago, go reapply because your application is probably gone. So because they don't hold the applications forever, maybe they should do the same thing for the Section 8 waiting list too. You know what? That wouldn't be a bad idea. How many people on the waiting list that have been there for decades waiting for houses? Too many. Too many. So if they said, Health and Human Services said, okay, all the Section 8 applications that are 3 months old, you all have to reapply because we're going to be deleting all old applications. She doesn't drink and drive. So, the point is programs exist that can help Krista to get a car that she can have so she can go places, see her kids, be part of the community that she lives in. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. I did not compare myself to Jesus. I said Jesus said that we should try to reach out to everybody and try to help them to recover, to heal. I didn't say I was Jesus. No. Listen, I already covered this at the beginning of the show. I'm not going to cover it again. I don't have the patience to deal with this. I really don't. Well, it is almost time to wrap it up anyway. You know, the thing I'm trying to say, guys, is this. We covered some valid points here on the show this morning. We brought up some valid points. And there's nothing wrong with what I'm trying to show you. Val is not. Even Richie's getting a little upset with this. I didn't die for your sins. Jesus died for your sins. Well, tell you what. It is 5:01. I have to get ready. Michelle has to get ready for her show. I don't know why we went back where we started from. It's the part I don't understand why we even went back to that. She just came by and said hello. She's not even a mod here anymore. We just took the wrench away, so shut up. Alright guys, so we'll see you guys tomorrow, next week, or maybe on a video. I'm not sure what Michelle's got planned this month. She's also not a mod anymore. Alright, so let's get the blessings in anyway. Let's try to end on a positive note. May all you guys have a happy and safe day. Stay out of trouble. May the Holy Spirit be with you. May the weather be cooperative. May your day be pleasant and bright. May you guys also have empathy. Amen. The service is all returning to go. Peace, kind, love, and don't forget to like and share it. Be excellent to one another. Party on, dudes. And the show will be live on Kick at 7 o'clock. Until then, talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.
Lumi shines with a spark so bright, chasing dreams through the endless night. With a heart full of wonder and a mind so free, she's here to share her world. Come and see. It's Lumi's time. The story is hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channels here, let the magic flow. From the stars to the sea, there's so much to find. A journey awaits with every step of the mind. Creativity flowing, she's ready to explore. Every moment's a chance to open a door. It's Lumi's time. The story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channels here, let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear. Story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channels here, let the magic flow. Let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear.